Hey friends, happy Friday. I am recording this. I'm starting this weekly vlog. Let me start again. This is not okay. All right. Hey friends, welcome back to a brand new vlog. It is Friday, March 20th. Today is spring equinox. It is the first day of spring, and I am so I have today off and I have some exciting news. I am going away. I am going out of the country for 2 weeks and I'm vlogging the whole thing. So you will be seeing this in April. I will already be back, but I'm so excited to vlog this entire journey. I am going to New Zealand. I have only ever been to Canada. I've only been to Calgary. I do count that because I needed my passport, but this time I am actually flying over the ocean for the first time and I am terrified. But it's going to be fine. It's going to be great. And I'm so excited. We're going on our delayed honeymoon. So if you don't know, which I haven't really shared, I don't think, my husband and I we eloped. He went on a deployment and then we had our wedding last year. So now we are finally going on our honeymoon. Originally, we wanted to go to Iceland. We planned a 1 week Iceland trip, but then he fell down a rabbit hole of Lord of the Rings. And now we're going to New Zealand and we're going to all the filming locations. I am taking you with me and I hope you are excited. As excited as I am now that you know the context of what's happening. So thankfully, I have today off. It's like a free day off they gave us, which is fantastic. So I am going to record a podcast episode with my girlfriend. I do have a podcast. It's called Lifestyle of the Weird and Interesting. If you're interested, go ahead and look it up wherever you listen to podcasts. Shameless plug there. So I'm going to be recording with my girlfriend, and then I'm going thrifting with my dear friend, and then I will be home doing laundry. I will be packing because we leave tomorrow evening, like like evening, like 5 o'clock. So yeah, we have a layover in LAX for a couple hours, and then we will be off to New Zealand. So it's gonna be weird. I'm gonna be jet lagged. I don't sleep on planes, so your girl's gonna have to find a way to get some rest. But I'm going to be bringing a few books with me. I don't think I'll have a lot of time to read personally. We have I don't want to say our schedule's like jam packed, but it is pretty busy. And I know I'm gonna be very tired. So, I am bringing a few books. I also am going to leave room to buy things because I did put bookstores on my list of places to visit. I'm so excited. The day is finally here. So, also, this felt like the longest week of my life. I don't know what was going on, but every day felt like it dragged. Maybe because I have something to look forward to, and that's just the universe being funny. But yeah, but it was a great week. Like, such a good week. I feel very good. I feel very positive. I'm very happy. I have seen over the last few weeks how my energy and mood impacts others. So I'm continuing to be the beacon of light that I know I am. So that might sound cheesy, but your girl needs it. So anyway, I just want to pop in. This is the start of the weekly vlog, which is actually probably going to span 2 weeks. So it might be a long one. I am not sure how much footage I'm going to have, but we'll find out. I'm so excited. Okay, I'll see you in the next clip. I'm not sure what that's going to be, but yeah. Hey friends, I know it was like 2 seconds, and I am so sorry that I did not include any footage from today. I had a really great day. I hung out with one of my friends and we went thrifting. We got coffee and snacks, and then we spent like 4 hours thrifting, and it was so much fun. I had a blast, and I want to show you a little bit of what I got. I also want to show you the stationery items I am packing for my trip. I'm so excited. I have been like on and off packing the rest of the day, and I am going to stay up a little bit later tonight because our flight is not until like 5 tomorrow. So we have some time, but I want to show you what I got today. So let me switch over the microphone and I'll show you. Alrighty, so I didn't get much. I got 2 dish towels, which I'm not going to show you. I needed some Easter dish towels, like not even really Easter, just more aesthetically my vibe, because I use Christmas towels year round, and I'm like, I think we could change this up a bit. And then I got these cute, adorable stickers. Absolutely love. They are teddy bears and bunnies. They are sticker sheets, 24-piece bunnies and teddies by Mail Leg. I got these at a local store. They were $5 for 2 of these. So I'm bringing one of them on my trip. And then I got a travel companion. So in order to heal my inner child, not even heal, it's like embrace my inner child, because we're all children in adult bodies. I needed a companion. So I got this bunny, and it is so cute. I thought it was a jelly cat because it was in the jelly cat section, but it was not. This is a Douglas. Oh, don't look at his butt. Douglas brand, and it's so cute. It has a little fluffy bunny, and the nose is so soft. I haven't named him yet. It's definitely a him. I think it's a him. I don't know why a lot of like my childhood toys are boys. They're like gendered as male boys. So yeah, I don't know. I don't see this as a female. I see it as a male. So I mean, it could be female. It could be they, them. It could be whatever I want it to be. But anyway, haven't named it yet. But it's so soft. So this is going to be my travel companion to New Zealand. I'm so excited. So cute. And then I wanted to show you my backpack. So I also thrifted this backpack. I had to. And when you see it, you will know why. It has these bears on it and like flowers embroidered. And it had pins on it. I took most of them off and I added my own. Actually, I took all of them off and added my own. We'll see if I lose it on the trip. But yeah, so I am bringing this backpack. It's actually pretty big. Inside the tag says it's by Gypsy Rose, handmade in Nepal, by humans, underlined with love, gently made from the earth, wear in peace, keep the vibe alive, hand wash in cold water, do not bleach, hang dry. So I'm obsessed. So this is the backpack I'm bringing to New Zealand along with my little companion. And yeah, so that was all I got today. So now I will show you my journaling. I am bringing my bullet journal. You've seen my bullet journal many a time. So this is my travel journal. This is Archer and Olive. This is from a previous collection, and it came with 2 little notebooks. This is a lined notebook, and I just put stickers on a bunch of pages and just kind of spruced it up a little bit. And this is my travel journal. So I bring this, and it's really compact, really tiny.
I mean, there's a chance I could fill it up in this trip. Who knows? But yeah, super cute. Love, love, love. So that is the journal I am bringing, and it actually fits in this little pouch that I am bringing. So I'll show you the stickers that I am going to bring. I just went through, I should have videotaped it. I am a millennial, can you tell? I should have recorded it. I also could have recorded me packing, but I have been just running around like a crazy person, just trying to pack everything because I found out that it's going to rain. I thought it was just going to be humid, but no, it's actually going to be rainy and humid and also warm. I don't know. So anyway, I had to like panic, like do laundry and like pack a bunch of stuff. So I got this from, I think I might have shown this in a video. It's already getting bent, man. I got this in the Sticky Club. So this was for March, and it has paper, it has stickers, and then in the back there's a bunch of sticker sheets and a postcard, which I think it would be so fun to write myself a postcard. Not send it, like I'll keep it with me, but like send a postcard. I did add these stickers that were in my hoard. Okay, so I'm bringing that. I'm going to put things away as I show you. I really don't want that to get bent, but I guess I don't have a choice. I also don't have like a 3-ring binder planner thing that I could put that in, so it's just kind of hanging out. Okay, as far as sticker sheets, I'm not gonna talk. I'm just gonna show you. And that is all I'm bringing. I also have this little case of random like sized stickers that I think would be perfect for my journal. So like here's an example, and they're like perforated so they could be like, it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, they're perfect sized and they come in this little tin. So I'm just going to bring that. And it's pretty cool because everything fits in this little pouch that I have. I also wanted to show you these. I got these at my grocery store because I have a problem, and they are very cute Easter. I have so many Easter stickers, it's not even funny. So yeah, that is what I'm packing journal wise, and I can just fit it in my backpack. I'm also bringing 2 books. Right now I am reading the Shady Hollow series, Twilight Falls.
I am bringing a Franny Fisher book because it's very short. And then I'm bringing a book I borrowed from my friend that's like 300 pages. I really don't know how much time I'm going to have to read, nor if I'm going to want to read, but the flights are long
and that might be my opportunity if I'm not sleeping. I don't sleep on flights. This is going to be interesting. I do need to grab my medication, like my anxiety pills, because I'm going to have to sleep at some point and I don't like flying. But yeah, so that's it. I'm going to watch the hockey game and then finish up packing. I'm definitely going to have to repeat. Like, this is a 2-week long vacation. So I'm going to repeat outfits. Not sure how I'm going to wash anything, if that's even going to happen. So that will be interesting. I've never been away from home this long. So yeah, in my almost mid 30s, and I've not been away for this long. So anyway, that's it for tonight. I will check in with you tomorrow. I'm so excited. Good morning. It is Friday. Is it Friday? What day is it? It's Friday. No, it's Saturday. Good morning. It is Saturday. And today we leave for our trip. I'm so excited. We got up early, not too early. We slept in till maybe about 8 o'clock or so. Our flight is not until later. So we're just getting everything ready. I'm pretty much packed at this point. I think the thing I cared about the most is my camera being crooked. Just kidding. I don't think I'm going to bring this tripod, and I don't think I'm going to bring this microphone. I want to keep things as simple as possible. So the audio might not be great, and that's just going to have to be fine. I'm pretty much all packed. I have my suitcase and my backpack. I wanted to make sure I had enough socks and underwear for every day. So I have 14 pairs of socks. Actually, I have like 15 or 16, a couple extra to be safe, and like extra underwear. So I am good on that front. Everything else is going to be fine. I did my hair. I'm not bringing any hair tools. I don't think our plug converters that we got can handle hair tools. So I'm just like, forget it. Like, I literally could care less. The only makeup I'm bringing is lipstick and my eyebrow gel, and that's it. And some eye stuff, but I don't plan on doing a lot of eye makeup. So just, in case we want like a night out or something. But I'm so excited. Gas prices are going to keep rising. So my husband went to go fill up the car for when we get back. And I don't really have any updates. What I'm imagining for this vlog. So this is like, I won't know until I get back. So that's 2 weeks from now, which is like a month behind from when you're seeing this. I don't know how much I'm going to talk. I imagine it's going to be a lot of B-roll, but we will see. Like, I'm so excited. A lot of our friends are like, bring us home like souvenirs, bring us home pictures. I'm so excited. It's going to be so much fun. I've never been away this long. I've never been this far away in my life. Like, I'm nervous, but I'm excited. My tummy feels nervous. Okay, that is all I have. So I think the next clip will be us at the airport and then going to LAX and then going to New Zealand. I have all my medication with me. I have my vitamins. I have my anti-nausea stuff. Like, I'm prepped. So, okay, I don't know what to expect, but I'll see you later.
You want to get upgraded first class?
Taco Bell, let's go! They have a KFC too! Where am I? In America?
Yeah, forget the left side shit in century. In kilometers, you're basically in America.
Your light's green. Your light's green.
No, it's because I'm going 65.
2 miles an hour.
It's pissed off at me. Shut up!
We made it to New Zealand!
Yay.
We are officially in New Zealand, friends. My first ever over the ocean flight happened, and the flight was really great. How our flights planned out, or panned out, I guess. We flew throughout the night, so I was able to get a lot more sleep than I thought I was going to. We flew to LAX, and from LAX we flew to Auckland, and it was about a 12-hour flight. And we had to stop and get some breakfast and coffee, but we were already really jazzed and excited and ready for the day to go explore. And as you saw in the beginning of the video, when we finally land, we were really jazzed about Taco Bell because we love Taco Bell. And as the trip goes on, we will realize there is a theme to KFC being in New Zealand, like rugby games were sponsored by KFC. So KFC definitely has a following in New Zealand.
That's cool. Apparently that's New Zealand, specific one.
So cute. Of course, I had to stop at a bookstore where I found 2 books that I will share with you in a different video. I was so excited, and I totally forgot that they have different covers internationally, and I personally love international covers more than American covers. So I bought some books that have different covers than over here in the States. And we made a stop at Mount Eden. This is a crater. So I actually walked up to this section here and I said, wow, I wonder if that's a crater. And I looked down and the sign said it was a crater. So that was really cool. The hike up there was intense, only because we were smacked in the face with humidity that we're not used to here in the desert. And it was a hike to get up there. So I'm glad we had water, and the view from the top was definitely worth it. Of course, we had to stop by another bookstore, and I saw these bookends. I wish I could have taken them home. They were so cute. I had no room in my luggage for them, so I had to document them in some way. And this bookstore was huge. It was full to the brim of books and aisles of books, and I was thriving. I was having so much fun, and I really enjoyed the old building vibe. Like this door, amazing, absolutely amazing. I had a great time, and this guy was there too. He says hello. And yeah, I did not get anything at this bookstore. Oh, I had to capture this. We went to a brewery, and a Salt Lake City sticker was there, so that was fun. And yeah, we stopped near our hotel to get some drinks and just kind of wind down from the day, because it had been a lot since we had gotten there. After going to the hotel and freshening up, we decided to go for a walk around the downtown area. There was a huge shopping mall outdoors, so we decided to pop into some stores and then find a place to eat for dinner. It did start to rain and sprinkle and rain on us. So instead of going to this rooftop bar that we really wanted to go to, we just decided to go back to the room. But before we did that, we stopped at a tavern that was right next door to our hotel and had a couple drinks and just relaxed to get out of the rain. We decided to check out the gardens in the downtown area, and I'm so glad we did because the flowers were beautiful, the trees were beautiful. We got to see some massive lily pads. The architecture was awesome, and it was a really beautiful day after the rain through the night to be out exploring the town. These are called the Stairs of Empowerment, and every step has a word on it, and they're in alphabetical order. So A is at the top and Z is at the bottom, and I thought this was really awesome. We did drive a little bit out of the way to see this, and at the bottom leads to water, which was really beautiful. I think it was low tide at the time, so there wasn't really too much to see, but it was good to get some steps in and get some exercise regardless. We left Auckland and headed south, where we had a very important appointment, and that appointment took place in Hobbiton. Yes, we made our way to the Hobbiton movie set, where we got an awesome tour and so many photos. So I will probably catch up with you after all of the clips I caught and tell you what I thought about it. But here is the landscape on our way to Hobbiton, and I hope you enjoy.
Feed up to 500 people.
how it's still soaking out of the chicken.
I know.
So what was under that door there, what was painted onto the mailbox, what's the smoke in there, right again, I'm sure good idea what a hobbiton do. So this is our fishmonger, catches all the fish and the eels from the... So you might remember, just before that door shuts, the
I don't have to duck.
Yeah, it's a very good. Oh my
You're so cute. Give me your jacket. Lay it over my arm. Thank you. Hold on, honey. You gotta take one of me on the bed because look at the squirrels. Love it.
Very good.
Where are you? Hold on, sweetie.
Oh my god. I'm going crazy. Geeking out so much.
That's so cool.
Yeah, you can open up the little easel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Consider that really. Wow. Yes. Yeah. Look at that.
Can someone tell me what we're missing?
Kitchen.
Yes. How could we build a hobbit hole and miss the hobbit's favorite room? Oh, we didn't.
Good job, honey. I can't.
Drink.
I can't.
Yeah.
Did you see the contract, Dad?
The shower recommendation when you're. Secret to the shower.
Look at the little baby high chair. You are so goofy. Hold on, let me. I know. Hold on. I'm right behind you.
This is so pretty.
I love you so much.
Did you get a picture? Yeah, exactly.
I can't with you. You're so funny. You're adorable. It's a hobbiton.
As you could see, we had so much fun at the Hobbiton movie set. We had a drink at the Green Dragon. I had apple cider. I have said that 500 times and I can't say it. And my husband had a beer that is only brewed for the Shire, which is awesome. And yeah, we had a wonderful time. It was so much fun. I would highly recommend going if you are ever on the North Island in New Zealand. Afterward, we went to this historic pub to have some dinner, and there was this man who was so drunk. He was on a completely different planet. He wasn't even wearing shoes, and he was like going up to all the people in the room, and they had to like escort him out like he was on a different planet. The food was okay, it was fine. We were just happy to get settled in after the long day that we had. We stopped to get some breakfast after our little stay at this cute little hotel. It was like individual studios and bungalows. I don't really know. My husband found it and it was so cute. And then we went to this breakfast place. This is called the Third Place Breakfast Spot. I made that last part up, but it's called the Third Place. And the coffee was delicious. The breakfast was so good. I would highly recommend going here, and the views were absolutely amazing. Like, this is hands down one of our favorite breakfast spots that we went to on this entire trip.
Oh, it's a video.
Oh, is it a kiss?
That's what these old people thought. Southern Crater. That's the next stop. From the 1886 eruption. This is cool.
Yeah.
Very jungle-like. Firm ground and a couple small mud pools. And its northeastern end, the shallow lake emerald pool is cool. Very cool trees, yeah, this is created from an explosion. smells like butthole. Number 9, where we are. The 1973 Trinity Terrence eruption site. The bubbling area about 10 meters. You can feel the heat from here. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's go see the... hazard in the time that has elapsed since the whatever geyser stopped its eruption. Wow, very cool.
modern art exhibition.
It's crazy. I hope you enjoyed the sounds of nature in New Zealand. We absolutely loved that hike. It was so fascinating to see how the water can go from so hot to cold. It was wild. It was a really cool experience. Now we are on our way to our next location, and there were so many sheep. I did not know that New Zealand was known for having so many sheep. The animals we saw were sheep, cows, deer, alpacas, and some horses in there. It was wild, and the rolling hills of the North Island was so beautiful. I absolutely loved it. I loved that we were able to drive around and really see the island for what it is. We made a friend on the hike we went on before coming to this redwood forest, and his name was John, and John recommended that we check out this area, and I'm so glad we did. This is something that I couldn't see myself doing because I don't care for heights too much, and we actually had so much fun. We returned to the downtown dining area to have some food before we hit the road to head to our next location. The next morning, we woke up bright and early in order to go to the caves for a tour to see the glowworms. I was not allowed to record or take photos, and I understand why, because their natural habitat is pretty delicate, and it was such an awesome experience. These little insects look like stars in the caves. It was awesome. There was a point in the tour when we were put on a boat in the darkness, and the tour guide is like standing on the boat navigating us with a rope, and it was so silent. All you heard was the water and the boat moving in the water, and you look up and you just see what look like glowing little stars, but they're actually glowworms, and it was so cool. So I highly recommend going to see the glowworms whenever you're in this area of the North Island.
That view is crazy.
Hey, Stinker, don't go too far now.
This is the part of the trip where my husband finds some Lord of the Rings filming locations, and we went to go see them. So he was very excited, living his little Lord of the Dream, Lord of the Dreams, living his Lord of the Rings dreams. He is a big fan. So not only was it our honeymoon, but it was also a tour to see all or most of the filming locations for the Lord of the Rings films.
Use both of these then, because up there is where he was fishing like that. And I think they used this and kind of showed the other one. Really cool. Because this looks a lot familiar.
Then we went and stumbled upon the ski resort where the winds were insane. I tried to get out of the car and I felt like the car door was going to fly off. So I retreated inside the vehicle while my lovely husband was like, no, we are venturing out in this. And we saw this helicopter flying totally fine. I was shocked. The winds were extremely strong. It was wild. So once we got down this little mountain, there was other people watching this helicopter and we were like, what is it doing? Yeah, it was insane. That wind was wild. I have to mention this too because it was pretty comical. The rental car people thought they were doing us a favor by giving us an upgrade, when really we now named the vehicle we had the boat, because they gave us like an 8-seater car for 2 people that we were to drive from like not the very north, like top of the island, but Auckland is pretty up there, like, you know, a little more than halfway, all the way down to Wellington. And so we had to not only drive on the opposite side of the road that we're used to, on the opposite side of the vehicle, but also in a tank that we called the boat. So that was really hilarious. This motel spa ended up being one of the favorite of mine places that we stayed because of this jacuzzi tub. And my husband picked this spot because it was on the way to the location we were going to. So it was just a pit stop to get some rest and relax after the day we had. And I actually really loved that motel. It was so spacious. It had a kitchen and the bathtub, and the bathroom was nice. Like, it was definitely a favorite, hands down. We walked over to Rosie's pub and had some dinner and some drinks to end the night. We made it to Wellington, the capital of New Zealand. Here is where they have their parliament building that they call the Beehive, which I found interesting. And it's actually a really hideous building. And we wanted to check out the National Museum. I absolutely loved seeing the photography section of this museum. Of course, we captured the kiwi because their people are called Kiwis in New Zealand, and the anglerfish. The anglerfish is my favorite fish. So the museum was great. I highly recommend going to check it out. And we just walked around the pier. We do end up staying here for a couple days before flying out to the South Island. We ended up staying on Cuba Street, which, unbeknownst to us, there would be a street festival that weekend. And I think we got there Friday, and it was happening Saturday and Sunday, and we were leaving on Sunday. And it was wild. I captured a little bit of it. It was definitely unexpected, but so much fun and so crowded. It was a blast just to see people get dressed up and have a great time. There was music, there was drinking, there There were vendors, there was food. It was wild. But before we get to that, we went to this bar called The Library. My husband found it and he knew I would absolutely love it, and I absolutely did. The drink I had was absolutely amazing. I wish I could have spent more time here. Frankly, it was a little crowded and I felt uncomfortable going and filming around and things like that, but the vibe was wonderful. There was jazz music playing. I wish they had something like this in the States because I would be there all the time. We found this brewery called Heyday that we ended up going back to a couple times this weekend because it was so good. The drinks were great. They did have food, but we didn't eat there that I can recall. And it was just a lot of fun. Like, it was such a vibe. We really liked Wellington. It's definitely up there in our favorite places that we visited. This morning we got up early because we were doing a Lord of the Rings movie tour. So we were going to be brought to different filming locations as well as to the Weta Studios. And that's where they did a lot of the costumes, prosthetics, things like that for the films. And it was a great tour. I couldn't, unfortunately, record anything, obviously, but this day ended up being a lot of fun.
It's our airport there. It is an international airport. We do get flights going to Australia, other parts of the Pacific. No, it's a good day when the tour guide's taking a photo. Yeah, just directly in front of us, team. Jackson, he's not a one-hit take wonder. He likes to do multiple takes. This is take number 20. Okay, you can imagine. The ring rate comes along, right? And all those creepy, crawly insects come out of when we get here. Wellington, it's crazy all the time. Just there to the right. Look at that. So as we come around the corner, we are coming into Miramar. So Miramar is our filming industry, but before it was our filming industry.
Nice. I don't remember these being
Spooky, spooky.
These floats, different sized characters. Okay, so they